Alright, hello everybody. I guess we'll do a let's play today with this guy. There's at least a couple people out there who seem to like it, so things haven't changed too much around here. I haven't done a whole lot, though, except, oh yeah, this. Yeah. It's gas turbine. I actually realized that my setup down here wasn't actually this barrel drum here was not actually connected to this one to the point where it could pump gas up into the main area there. And so what happens is, oh man, that's getting really drawn. Let's get this out of here. I decided to make that branch off instead to control the second line of machines, which will be medium voltage. Now this is just going to be a small line. Eventually I'll have high voltage over here, but for medium voltage for now. Eventually I'll start to switch all these guys over. I need to get better abilities to make chips. One thing I've quickly realized is that making good electric circuits is pretty unsustainable. To make this guy here is just so costly. 4 of these, the diode, and I'm running low on diodes again. Actually, I think I used them up. Oh yeah, I did. I used up all my diodes. So yeah, I got a problem here. So I'm going to have to start making some other stuff here. I'm going to centrifuge rolling here. I can start to crack this stuff up now to get lithium, which I'm using to make batteries. Actually, I have another battery going in the wings here. Oops, I think I left this in here. No. I thought I made another piece of battery alloy. Lead and antimony. Just keep bashing them together. How are we doing on the supplies? Lead isn't too bad. Antimony isn't too bad. And I do have 2 galena mines I have found now. So I have 2 sources of galena. One's a little easier to get to than the other, but they're both good. I have the last electrolyzer, so the world's kind of my oyster right now. I can get oxygen a lot more easily because there's a lot more stuff to crack. I can bust up galena into lead and silver. A lot of fun here. One moment. Okay, we're going to make another battery here. I've got enough lithium to do it. I'll stuff it in here for now. Other problems I'm having, copper. I'm constantly running out of copper, even though I've got chalcopyrite nearby. But it's definitely definitely having some fun, that's for sure. Oh wait, it's empty. Let's get the lithium pile there. Load her in. Okay, paper. Lots of paper coming. Yeah, I decided it was time to go crazy with paper as well. I'm gonna have to make at least a few more circuits the old-fashioned way, at least until I can get myself to plastic. Once I get plastics, I'm gonna try to switch over to the good integrated circuit, which is going to draw my gold supplies a little. Well, I can make the phenolic boards. Oh, interesting. Use glue, bisphenol A to get that done. Interesting. I guess it's time to, once this thing finishes up on what it's doing here, I will set that thing to work making glue. You know what that means? Drum. Eventually, I'd like to get an extruder. I do want to make an extruder soon. All my parts looking over here. I could make an extruder. I don't have enough parts to do that. Simply because that really lowers my material costs to a degree. I have to use a bit of copper nickel to make these good things. I gotta make that. I need more aluminium though. I'm getting low. I can start cracking bauxite up now. That's another good one. That will also get me into hydrogen. With the extruder, I'll be able to make barrels a lot more, just a little bit more efficiently. It's going to consume a bit of my iron and steel. I definitely want to get a glue barrel going. So it seems the glue is going to become quite useful to me. Let's go back to the good circuit. If I can make this instead, with my circuit assembler, the SMD resistors, that's where I need plastic to get the SMD parts. So that'll save me a ton of materials as well. But the good integrated, I think, would be better here. I will have to waste some gold. I've got plenty of it, not a lot of use for it right now. And I've got, I don't know, I've lost count of how many magnetite and golds I found in the area. So I'm not too worried about gold right now. And fine gold wire, shouldn't be too expensive to make. Yeah, I think if I move to these good integrated circuits, I can stop making these stupid electronic circuits, which are just so wasteful. So we're going to make the phenolic boards. I do have to use a lot of pulp to do this. It looks like I get 8 of them for it. Bisphenol A. Okay, how do I make this stuff? Because look at the amount of stuff I get from it. Chemical reactor. Acetone. A small chemical reactor will do this. I can read phenol, which I can make out of heavy fuel. Kind of a lossy process, though. Wood tar. That's 64U over T, though. The chemical reactor can take oxygen gas and cumene to make it. How do I make cumene? Phosphoric acid, propene, and benzene. Yeah, I'm just not going to have this stuff. Unfortunately, bisphenol A is going to be a real pain to make. Eventually I'll get something that'll crack it up and put it together. But yeah, the phenolic boards won't be too hard. Take a look. Let me look at the other recipes for this. There's 3. There's one using acetone, hydrochloric. Oh, that's just yeah. Phenol is what I'm going to have to make. And that doesn't look like it's going to be easy to make. Hydrochloric acid. I already have chlorine. So chlorine and hydrogen together would give me hydrochloric acid. And I'll have plenty of hydrogen coming out of the bauxite I'm going to go bust up. Give me a barrel here. I'm an idiot. One of my irons I did not want to bend. That's okay. Easy enough to recover a little bit of it. Just wasted a little energy there, having to make the plate and then reform it into something else. I'll just grind that out. Get me an iron rod. Alright. Some of our stuff's getting a little low. My hammer, my wrench. Yeah. Yep, even my poor hammer's getting a little beaten up. And we have drum. We have drum that we shall set up to make glue. No more of these coated circuit boards. I might even just grind those back into, I don't know. No more having to use up tons of redstone. No more having to make tons of paper. Yeah, I think that'll be good. kitty over here wants to play. What do you want, kitty? You don't want to play. I think his little mousey, he doesn't want to play with that. I don't know what he wants. Whoa. Come on, kitty. Sit down. Alright, 1 second. Yeah, the steel's easy enough to make now. But the wrought iron not so much, because I need the damned, I need this other guy badly. More rubber dust, that'll be good to have. I've got plenty of lepidolite. That's going to get me access to fluorine. I don't want to crack that up just yet, though. You can get a bit of aluminium out of it, too. A good amount, in fact. Wow, really? Alright. I'll just get a chest for dusts over here. Hey, the moon's going down. Yay. Right. I need to grab this stuff up. So with those circuits being made easier, that'll help me out here. Now I see why they had me make the circuit assembler. At first I thought it was maybe useless, but now that I've re-looked at the recipe for the good integrated circuit, it is within my reach. I don't have any more of that crushed crap in there, do I? Nope. We've got quite the industry running down here. Some of these are turning themselves off, but this one here is going to be a little bit busy. But it'd be good to have 2 separate fuel supplies here. Steel might be something I'll have to make a bunch more of. Iron. One thing I'm not really having any trouble with. I've decided it's not worth getting the extra tin out of the iron. Once we get plastic, we won't have to waste raw iron on junk anymore either. Yeah, it's going to be very good. Very good. 1 second. Yeah, I have some chats going on. Yeah, we're going to make another hammer. I think one thing I'd like to make a run towards. I think one thing I'd like to go ahead and make a run towards, though, is the power tools. Yes, we need this. We need power tools. Big time. To do that, we're going to need a little more lithium. I may have to go out and... Oh, no, I tried. I had a small lithium battery sitting here waiting for my time to make that. Yes. Cool. How are we doing on the blue? Might be fine. The nice thing is that some of this plant ball can be turned into chaff. Plenty of this stuff here. for my rubber needs, which are going to grow exponentially here soon. In fact, let's go ahead and get her done. With 32 of these. Melt it up. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. I need this after all. Look. We got enough copper wire left here for some things. I've got my first silicon plates, but can't really do much with them yet. Got my glue. I guess I should go get some more of that stuff. Get the tree taps. Let's go out and get them. I've got some aluminium here. Covered some materials. Grind some dust from grinding and a few other things. Let's go back here and let's load up. I really need to just fill this in. It's kind of a useless pond. Dig all this sand out of here. Fill it in with dirt. Are these trees useless? Goodbye. Well, guess I'll have to climb up there. Is it like I don't have more? Yeah, you do need to get a lot more rubber in this. Although my last game I had the luck of being able to go after slimes. Where did it go? I just saw it literally shimmy its way up the tree. Probably means it shot itself back out this way. I'm about to chop that tree down, man. Just get they're kind of a pain where they're at. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they'll end up in weird places sometimes. These trees that are kind of high up, I should just go ahead and chop them down. Get them out of my hair. Oh, look at this one, though. It's a double. It's a double producer, though. Why don't you just gotta bulldoze your crap out of your way here? Yeah, that's what this game's missing, a bulldozer. I would love that. Just get me a bulldozer. Trees that can't produce don't get to live. They're just worthless dead weight in the way. So here's a double producer, though. This doesn't look like a producer. Maybe he's gone. I'm going to accept producers from now on. Trees that can't pull their weight, they go away. I'm seeing two up here that don't produce anything. I'll just turn them into straight up rubber. Okay. You're not a producer, are you? Once I have the drill, I'm going to finish tearing up the area around my base. producer. You get to live. You are not a producer. Oh, you are. You get to live. You do not. Okay. So now we're down to just producing trees, I think. Even some of the ones I do produce that are up on hills I'd like to get rid of. I really need to just fill this area in with grass so I'm not really risking falling down it all the time. Let's get that done. Whoa. Whoa. This way. Well, surely we have hills that need to come down. Kitty, what's the matter? One moment, I gotta take care of a kitty. Okay. Perfect. Put that over there. I'm not gonna. I could seal it over. I mean, there's some stupid bugs down there. I could just find some diamond. Because I can, if I get the diamond, if I find an exquisite diamond, I can sacrifice that to make a diamond lens. And that will give me access to a wand. That will let me shoot at these monsters and make life a little bit easier. Thaumcraft does have its uses. Being able to shoot at monsters is a big deal. I think the sun's going down. Sure is. Time to retreat back inside. We fear the night, just not quite as much as we did. Here's another interesting thing. Make the night fear you. The Twilight Forest. I gotta wonder how bad that place is. Locked, but probably because I just need to make a portal. I bet if I make a portal, it opens that up. We'll see. Bees. Oh, bees kind of suck, in my opinion. Some people like them, some people don't. Not a fan. Then an extractor. Or the centrifuge. Let's find out. Rubber wood. But in the extractor, I just get raw rubber dust. Pulverization will give me wood pulp plus that, but I don't need wood pulp that much. And there's only a chance of the resin. I have a better chance of the resin with this, but I'm going to get some methane gas off. I get a little bit of carbon too. I'll go with this. I'll switch you out. I'll dribble off the methane gas. That's good enough, eh? I picked up some garbage out here I need to dispose of. Seeds. I think I have a thing to put those in, actually. Mushrooms. I have mushrooms over there. There we go. So those are seeds. Hey, get you up there. And we got plenty of sticky resin to centrifuge out when I'm ready, so I'll just stick that over here for now. Not bad, not bad. Okay. I like cable. Put that down there. I think it's time to make a try on these new circuits, though. Let's go for it. The good integrated circuit. It's pretty simple. I need these phenolic boards first, and that can be made in the assembler using the mold plate with good old-fashioned glue. I seem to use a lot of my glue up, though. However, using a glue cell in 8 of these seems to work better. I wonder if the cell will survive. Wait a minute. Let's look at that again. An entire glue cell, that's 1,000. You get 8. With the assembler, though, you only need 100. Oh, well, that does make a difference. You know, the way to put some things in this assembler here. Let's get this. One of these. You insert, and you extract, and you dump glue into machine. I'm only going to plate mold, which I can just borrow out of this. And then I need some sawdust. Let's go make some dust. Look at that centrifuge iron. I can cover a little tin that way, but it doesn't seem worth it. These guys I can macerate up to into chaff. Use that toward my industrial, my keeping my industry running. You we're going to put in here, and I want boards. Phenolic circuit board. A good board. It's a good board. Such a good board. Oh hell! What is this? An integrated logic circuit. Wait a minute. And here I thought I'd found a solution, but I forgot about this stupid thing, which was staring me right in the face. I need 3 of these. That doesn't seem right. But that seems utterly wrong. Oh, well, how do I make these? Circuit assembler. I need the phenolic board again. I need to use some fine copper wire. Awful lot of soldering alloy. I need to make an integrated logic circuit. I need to make a laser engraver. Get the wafer. The wafer can be cut into 8 of these things. Either lubricant or water, whatever your poison is. A raw wafer. And some monocrystalline silicon, which I can cut using the cutting saw. I can make that in the blast furnace using gallium. Yikes. At an absolutely enormous cost and an enormous amount of time. So I cut that down to wafers. Which can be used as an alternative to making diodes. With the laser engraver, you can make all kinds of stupid crap out of it. Processing unit, integrated logic circuit, which I can then cut down. Those get used in these. So I'm going to be using a ton of circuit boards just to get all this done. Ah, this sucks. Okay, I can't. I thought I had like the magic bullet here, but I've got to get a lot more silicon together. That's just messed up, man. Was there any other alternative? I can make an integrated processor, which needs a central processing unit, which you have to make in the same stupid way. And you need a lot more stuff to make them. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a system on a chip. That can be made out of what? Air lens. Oh, only with... Yeah, look at that. You need a clean room. Oh, that's the other thing. Do I need a clean room just to make these? I don't need a clean room for these. Huh. I need more silicon dust, though. All of that I can get. If I could find some lazurite, which I haven't found yet, but that will give me tons of sodium, tons of calcium, tons of silicon, tons of aluminum. So really, what's not to like with this, eh? You know what? Let's just make some hand tools, or some power tools, because I'm growing weary of this stupid pickaxe. So, what's it going to take to get me there? I'm low on chrome. I've only got a little manganese. What manganese I have is what I'm going to have to use, but it'll be enough for certain to make plenty of stainless steel, because you don't need much. Let's see, inox steel was mentioned here. 5 of these and 5 of these. The chrome I'm going to have to get from Ruby. Now Ruby, though, I think I want to go back to the Age of Steel here. I think there's another machine I need to make. The basic sifting machine. That's the one. I do have a mine nearby with rubies. I'm going to make some item filters, which I thought I made them. I just don't know what I did with them. There they are. That's what I need. So I need those. 2 pistons, 2 circuits, all doable. 2 pistons. Well, I'm going to have to make pistons. I'm going to have to use up a lot of my steel to do this. First things first. I'm going to make a casing for this guy. guess there's 3 as well. Oh, gosh. This one's getting a little long, guys. I'm going to do a break.